Recently, Boom hit the 40 million subscriber mark, and he made a post in the community with an interesting GIF, and he hid in this GIF for us several important details and hints. Since he previously mentioned that episodes 73 and 74 will be fire, believe me, a crazy plot twist awaits us, and perhaps the death of one of the Titans. And we also received information from Dattebayo himself, since my friend Moby asked him a very interesting question. And in this video, you will find out what question he asked. Also, me and other YouTubers will also talk about the plot of episode 73. You will also learn more about this Astro Knight and about the cameraman Titan, and also about other details of episode 72. There will be a lot of information in the video, so it's better for you to watch until the end to know more. Hello friends, you're on the Dattebayo channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. And from the beginning, I would like to congratulate Mr. Dattebayo Boom with 40 million subscribers. This is quite a huge number and we can only dream about it. But he deserved it and even more. Since because of his universe, all our channels appeared that analyzed the plot and we collected the best community on YouTube. So thank you Boom and congratulations, it will only get better. Also write your congratulations in the comments. And let's move on to the topic of the video. The new Astro Knight surprised us all, but still it seems to me that there is an even stronger toilet than him. But what do you think about him and his abilities? And what rank does he occupy in the army?
Yeah, I definitely agree that this new Astro toilet we saw is not the last one to surprise us, because Boom said that there are lots of Astro toilets in their fraction. I think that this Astro Knight, or as I call him Astro Emperor, is probably one of the tanks in Astro Army compared to the Titans from the Alliance. But I doubt that he's the main boss in there.
I think there are actually a lot of Astro toilets like Red Knight. I think they are the protectors of the main Astro toilet. And also when regular Astro goes on missions, their commander sends one of his guards to keep an eye on them. I also think that all this time Astro Red Knight was watching over the regular Astro toilet. He just turned on invisibility mode and because of that we didn't see him.
Perhaps the Knight has been watching this fight all this time, and it is even possible that he has some kind of super ability like invisibility. Because we have already seen that such an ability exists in the series, since it was used by cameramen who helped the secret agent. But what about other of his abilities? In general, it is no secret that he is also damn fast, and this is a feature of all Astro toilets. And it seems to me that with the help of his shield, he can also absorb energy as the Astro General did with the help of his claw, since during G-Man's shot had energy moving on his shield, which probably means he absorbed that attack with his shield and then transferred that energy into his cannon and returned it to G-Man in an enhanced form. Also with the help of this energy ball, the Knight can disable the devices of his opponents for a couple of seconds, because after he shot at the shield we noticed red sparks on the body of the G-Man, which exactly means that he will not be able to use his shield for several seconds. But why just a few seconds? Because after a few seconds, G-Man used his shield again, but only to protect himself from the Speakerman's laser. But he could not turn on the shield if the Knight shot at him again. And for this, he was very surprised, and maybe even wet himself. Also, his energy balls are special because they create a crazy blast wave that throws back such big guys as Titans, and I'm not gonna lie, I think that this Knight could knock out Speakerman along with Top G. But it seems he noticed other Titans that appeared a second later, and already against 3 Titans, he wouldn't have had enough strength to fight, and that's why he ran away and also took with him the bro who screwed up. But as the guys said, I'm sure that this toilet is just another pawn of a higher rank than other toilets. And who knows how strong is their boss, which we will probably see closer to episode 80, since Boom also said that episode 80 will be crazy. And I have no idea what he has prepared for us. But in any case, episode 80 is still very far away, so we won't be able to even come close to predicting what will happen there. But let's talk about G-Man, since fight between G-Man and Astro was nuts. And Top G managed to save his ass again, but based on what TV Man said, we will probably say goodbye to G-Man soon. What do you think about this? And if he dies, how will this affect the course of events?
Honestly, it would be a real pity if G-Man will get done way too soon, because we just started seeing him in all his might. And I'd really love to see his crazy sassy ass again before he gets sent to the better world to join Skibidi Scientist. Plus, if he dies, the Skibidi army is probably done for, although Boom said that Skibidi toilets aren't going to extinct anytime soon. So I really hope G-Man survives for quite some time.
It's hard to say that G-Man will die in episode 73. I assume that even if the Titans catch him, they will need him to learn more about Astro Toilet, because the Alliance knows almost nothing about them. I think we will see a similar scene with the interrogation of G-Toilet from the old episodes, only this time the interrogation will be interrupted not by G-Toilet himself, but by Astro Toilet who will come back for him, and most likely it will be the same Red Astro Knight.
I personally really want Top G to continue to live and be the same rizzy and funny character. But let's be honest guys, As the plot moves, I'm sure that we will say goodbye to him very soon. Perhaps this will happen not in episode 73, but in 74, because in the previous leaks, Boom added the number 74. And it seems to me that it is in the 74th episode that he will die. It is no longer a secret that Skibidi toilets have faded into the background, and now the main villains are Astro toilets. They are damn strong and smart, and who knows how many of them there are. Even Boom said that Astro toilets are a more serious threat than the scientist and G-Man, so according to the logic of the series, G-Man's death is not inevitable. And I personally think that he will die already in episode 73 or 74. But guys, this is just my opinion. And if he survives somehow, I will be very happy because recently he has become my favorite character. So time will tell. From the last episode, we understood that the Titans will not allow G-Man to escape, but it looks like Boom is going to make a crazy plot twist. And after the fight, G-Man versus Titans, we will probably see another fight and maybe even lose one of the Titans. What do you think about the events of episodes 73 and 74?
Oh yeah, I absolutely agree that it won't be that straightforward or predictable, so we'll definitely see something insane in those episodes. Considering how Titan Cameraman mindlessly attached the new Astro hand that was previously infected by G-Man's juice, I think that unfortunately he may be the first choice for getting destroyed or badly damaged in this battle. G-Man will have an opportunity to control his body as well, and even make him fight his old friends. But maybe we'll see some kind of happy ending anyways. I will hope for that.
I also hope for a happy ending. But the way the plot is moving, we should be shocked from what's coming. And what could be more shocking than the death of one of the Titans? Anyways, I have my own opinion on this matter. But Moby, what do you think about all this?
We can speculate a little bit about episode 73, but honestly I have no idea what we'll see in episode 74, because we haven't gotten any leaks for episode 73 yet. But if you put on a tinfoil hat and turn on the sixth sense, I think that in episode 74 we will be shown where the Astro toilet went. I think that Boom will want to show us this mysterious Astro toilet's base, and maybe in it they will show us their main toilet, or maybe they are not controlled by the toilet at all but by one of the agents? Who knows? Write your theories in the comments, and after the episode comes out we will find out who was right.
Yeah, I agree that it is very difficult to predict what will happen in episode 74 until episode 73 comes out. We are always building our theories and yapping, but Mr. Boom always somehow manages to surprise us and makes crazy plot twists. But as for the death of one of Titans, Cameraman is first in line. You were all surprised that the Cameraman began to talk, and many people say that he was able to speak because he took the claw of the Astro toilet since the Astro toilet could talk. And along with the ability to talk, the Cameraman will also be able to absorb attacks. But we remember that the same claw began to wound the Astro General, and everyone assumes that the same thing will happen to the Cameraman. And I will tell you that it is very likely that his new hand will begin to cause him damage, and perhaps even critical damage. But I have my own opinion on how this will happen, and we need to figure out some details. First of all, G-Man cannot and could not control this claw. He simply used the ability of TV Man and the claw began to kill itself. But G-Man does not control this process. We also don't know how long this effect lasts. Perhaps this effect was one time, and in order to apply this effect again, G-Man will need to force Cameraman to absorb the purple ball. And personally, in my opinion, this is what will happen. And Cameraman will use this claw to stop G-Man's attack, and then the claw will begin to attack him. But these are just theories. Perhaps Boom intended for the claw to attack him without G-Man's influence at the most important moment, or nothing will happen at all, and the Cameraman will successfully use the new hand. But what about the plot of episode 73 and 74? I have several theories. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Boom published a GIF image with different characters, and in fact there are clues to the plot, and now we will try to find out everything. There are many characters in this image, and in fact they are connected to each other since they were all in previous episodes. On the left is the mech Cameraman who was in part 1 of episode 72, as well as all the women and large TV man from episode 70, also SWAT Skibidi and large cameraman with cannon. But also behind the speaker woman we can see a cameraman, and to be honest, because of the quality, it's very difficult to say who it is, but I think it's a cameraman in a red shirt. But the most interesting character is the cameraman on the right. And who do you think it could be? Perhaps it is SIMP Cameraman? Boom has already said that he has plans for SIMP Cameraman, and that means that he will definitely return to the series. But will he get improvements and be like a mech cameraman? Or will he even be on the enemy side? Actually, I have no idea. But if this is a SIMP Cameraman, then this is clearly a spoiler that we will see him soon. It is also important to note that the cameraman is already here with the claw of the Astro toilet. And on the left, we also see G-Man. And this means that in episode 73 or 74, we will definitely see a fight Titans and G-Man. But this gif was funny because we saw some Rizzy moments, how G-Man winked at us and all the characters danced, and even a secret agent appeared. And perhaps in the next episode, we will see the secret agent and find out what the first step he will take. Also, some people say that if we saw Plungerman and Dark Speakerman here, then perhaps this is a hint that we will see them again in the series. And yes, guys, this is possible because Boom said in one of the interviews that perhaps we will see them. Or rather, Plungerman, because I'm not sure about Dark Assassin. But I would be very glad if they appeared in the series again. What do you think about it? If you want these guys to return, smash that like button. Well, here are my thoughts. I expect the Battle of the Titans and G-Man in episode 73. I also expect the return of Simp Cameraman perhaps in episode 73 or 74. And in general, the next 2 episodes will be crazy. But the most interesting thing is that the full 72 episode will be released tomorrow, and a new scene should appear there. And Moby asked Tafuk, should viewers expect secret scenes in the full version of episode 72? Or will there just be a full episode? And Boom answered, yes, of course. I think I'll release the full episode tomorrow. And this is great news because tomorrow we will receive more information about the plot and future events. I have no idea what we will see in the new secret scene, but I can imagine that it can be an Astro Toilet base or a secret agent or a cameraman detective. But write your theories in the comments. I also want to say that everything you heard in the video is just theories, and in fact no one can predict the plot. But sometimes I manage to do it, and that's why I like to make theories. And remember recently I said that Boom confirmed that 2 channels managed to come close to solving the plot, and one of these channels is my channel. And maybe I'll tell you about the other one someday. Anyways, when the full episode with the secret scene comes out, I will definitely do an analysis. So be sure that you have subscribed to my channel and also to Moby and ISO Toilet channels. And see you!